Hello there. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Caroline Williams and I teach Spanish here at Kingsley School. And I'm here to talk to you a little bit today about what it's like to study Spanish at A level. And I have a presentation here to share with you, which will hopefully answer any of your questions. Right, so why study Spanish at A level? Well, firstly, you gain many transferable skills: communication, problem solving, listening, public speaking, debating, translation, memory, and research skills, all invaluable for any profession. You're very employable if you can speak a language, and your CV will stand out from the pile. Whether you choose to work in the UK or overseas, whether you choose to be a doctor, a historian, or a geographer, a language will be very useful to you. It's said that you can expect a salary increase of between 8 and 20% if you are fluent in a second language. Obviously, you're able to travel far more easily, whether this be at school, during a gap year, at university, or maybe in the future on holiday. It will be easier with a language. Languages complement, they work alongside lots of subjects, for example, English and history, and they also provide a really nice contrast to other subjects such as sciences or maths. You gain a greater cultural and social awareness of many countries all over the world, and you will become fluent in a major language, which I think is the key to the exciting multinational world that we live in today. Is it for you? Well, you need to think about whether Spanish will suit you. Are you interested in Spanish? Are you interested in culture of other countries? Are you likely to achieve a grade 6 at GCSE? This is the grade we look for ideally, although we would consider a lower grade if we know you well and if we know you to be hardworking. You need to bear in mind that a language at A level is academic. You do need to be prepared to work hard, learn your vocabulary and your grammar. But if you are, it will be worth it. So what will you study? Well, here is our textbook. This is the textbook we use for the first year of A level, and it's also our AS textbook. We look at the first theme, which is called Aspects of Hispanic Society and Current Trends. And our topics are traditional and modern values, cyberspace, and equality. Next, we look at artistic culture in the Hispanic world, the influence of idols, regional identity in Spain, and cultural heritage. We have access to Caboodle, which is a set of interactive online exercises. And we encourage use of the internet whenever possible, using authentic resources. We also study a film called El Laberinto del Fauno, known as Pan's Labyrinth. This was a film by the famous Mexican director Guillermo del Toro in 2006, set in post-Civil War Spain. And this really helps us to see what life was like during Franco's dictatorship. We learn about the plot, the characters, themes, social and cultural context, and cinematic techniques. You only take exams at the end of year 1 if you're looking for an AS qualification. And if you do, here are the 3 papers that you take. And they're based on the 2 themes covered in our textbook, as well as an essay on the film that we have studied. If you carry on to year 2 and you're seeking to get the full A level, then we will look at the 3rd and 4th themes. The 3rd is multiculturalism in Hispanic society, which covers immigration, racism, and cultural coexistence. And finally, we look at aspects of political life in the Hispanic world: youths of today, citizens of tomorrow, monarchies and dictatorships, and popular movements such as strikes and protests. Again, you have access to the digital resources via Caboodle. In year 2, we study a novel. This time it's Laura Esquivel's Como agua para chocolate, also known as Like Water for Chocolate. This was written in 1989 and it's set at the time of the Mexican Revolution. Again, we look at the plot, the characters, themes, social and historical context, and this time literary techniques. Also in year 2, we carry out an individual research project, and this is an opportunity for you to research any topic of your choice related to the specification and related to any country where Spanish is spoken. And you present and discuss your topic of interest as part of your speaking exam. This really gives you a chance to focus on something you're really good at or something you're really interested in. And we have a few examples here of topics that have been chosen recently by our students. It really can be on anything that you like. Your research skills will really come into play here. At the end of year 2, once again, you have 3 exams: listening, reading and writing, a writing paper based on essays on the film and the novel studied, plus translation, and then finally a speaking test, which includes the presentation of your individual research projects. So hopefully that's answered most of your questions. If you do have any others, please feel free to come and see me, look through the textbooks, or alternatively, if you'd prefer to email me, please do get in contact. Thank you very much.